that we know that we shouldn't be eating ABC and instead we should be eating healthier. And we know that we're not eating healthy, but yet we don't know how to fix it and we don't know why we're doing that. And what can happen is you can just get up all in your head like, okay, I just suck. It's just because I'm not disciplined. It's just because I don't have drive. It's just because I suck, but that's not actually the truth. So once you get down to the why of the reasons why you're doing these things, it's life changing, right? So when it comes to like comfort eating and stress eating, it's just that food, you've created a codependent relationship with food where you need it in order to feel good about your life or to unwind with stress. And once you have the tools to let go of stress in a healthy way, and once you have the tools to find love and to find that feeling that you're craving without food, that's when the game really changes. So once you can get really down to the root of like the self-sabotage of why is it that I'm not doing the thing that I want to do? Like I know that I want to lose weight. I definitely know that I want to get healthy. I definitely know I have a problem. I definitely know I have a toxic relationship with food. So how come it is that I just can't figure this out? And it comes down to just not having the right tools and not knowing why it is that you do that, right? Because we relate our body and we relate different things to certain worthiness. And in the end, what it probably is it's an imbalance and you're pouring all your intention into a different area because you really value your self-worth in that area. So for example, women who are really driven in work and stuff, they tend to really pour everything 110% into work and then there's no leftovers for yourself, right? And then it comes down to, okay, well, what's the reason why I value my self-worth around my work so much? What does my work really represent to me? And it comes down to like, I know for me, it's like my independence. It's my ability to stand on my own 2 feet. It's my ability to say, I can do this on my own. Like I can feel stable. I can feel secure on my own. I don't need a man to do this for me. Yes, I absolutely adore and love that I have my husband and that we are a team, but like, let's just be straight. I could do this by myself if I needed to, right? So we build our self-worth on certain things. And usually it's like work and family are the things that are like super, super important to you. And then you tend to think that if you take time away from work or if you take time away from your family to go do that workout or to do the food prep or whatever, it's suffering in that area. So we can relate it to that. And then we basically aren't time managing properly. And when you can figure out, okay, I know I really want to do this. I know I'm ready to invest in myself. I know I'm ready to make the changes. And how can I approach this in a way where I don't get in my head and go into the, oh, fuck it mode? Because what happens is we'll try something and then we don't get the result that we want. And so we give up, right? And usually it's because it's taking too long. So once you really stop looking at it like, okay, I have to lose 10 pounds in 7 weeks. I have to lose 10 pounds before my anniversary. I have to lose 20 pounds before Mexico. I have to lose blank before blank. When everything is based around, I have to lose weight for this one thing, that again is not a healthy relationship with your body. It's more about, okay, I want to learn the tools on how to live in a healthy lifestyle and how to keep my weight off and how to do it in a way that really suits me and my life. And I'm ready to work on like myself. I'm ready to work on my relationship with myself because I know that that's the reason why I'm not doing everything that I need to do to get to the goal that I want to, is because in the end, I kind of like just don't believe in myself. I don't believe I can juggle it all. I don't believe that I can have the body I want because I've been proven that I can't have it every time that I've tried in the past. Every time that I've tried, I have gotten hit with something else, like, you know, a daycare bill. Now I have to work overtime, or like my kid, this other thing came up. So in my experience, something always comes up to defeat me from being able to focus 110%. And so that's where the all or nothing mentality comes in. And it's not about focusing 110% in one spot. But what happens is when you do focus more on yourself, you receive benefits and results in every single area in your life. And so we look for results specifically on the scale, but it's also about saying, okay, but also a result is my energy going up. A result is I'm sleeping better. A result is that my clothes are getting looser. A result is that I'm more patient and understanding with myself, a result is that when I look in the mirror, I see improvements instead of focusing on what I know that I'm not doing. A result is that now when I sit down to relax on the couch, I don't actually feel this nagging feeling in the back of my head because I know that I did my workout, right? A result is that I'm learning how to eat. And not only that, I can apply this to my family, and I can apply this to my daughter, and I can apply this to my kids. And I have the skills now to carry on my life forever. So maybe I didn't lose 20 pounds in 1 month, but I learned the skills that I need in order to continue on my life forever. I learned skills that are going to give me results for the rest of my life. And so again, that's one of the things that I go through in my program is, yes, I do give you the practical things of like the how-tos of the eating and stuff, but what we do on an emotional level is so much deeper than that, especially when it comes to like the private clients who know they have really deep-rooted issues, especially if you have more than 30, 40 pounds to lose, then there's probably something really, really deep going on. But also there's the person who's been struggling with just losing that last 10 pounds for 20 years and can't do that either, right? So it's just deciding, okay, like where am I at? Do I just need to learn how to eat? And then for the people who just need to learn how to eat, I recommend a level 1 or a level 2. So that means you're getting the how to eat in food courts, airports, drive-thrus, and you're getting that all through like videos of nutrition coaching, how to stop stress eating, how to stop comfort eating. So that's all pre-recorded. Plus you get new recipes every single month if you decide to continue on the program. And then my level 3, which is my private clients, those are the people who are like, okay, like I really know that I have some hardcore patterns here, and I know that like I'm ready to invest in myself and in my life, and I know that I want to have this experience where I pour everything into myself. Like I know. And then when you really personalize your eating issues to you and your specific situation and the things that have really happened to you in the past, like you'd be so shocked at the things that are underlying in there. Like we've got things that happened to people, like there's shame around sex, there's shame around childhood, there's shame around ex-boyfriends, there's shame around food, and it all kind of like bundles into one, and then it makes us not be able to cope with it because it just becomes too much, right? Because then you get anxiety, you get this clusterfuck of emotions, and it becomes too much, and then you go into I'm just gonna ghost, I'm just gonna shut down, and I need to turn off, I'm not gonna talk to my friends, I'm just gonna lay there in a ball, and I'm going to ghost to the gym. And what really you should be doing in those times is you should be showing up even harder. And that can be taught. That's a pattern that can be taught. So how to stop ghosting and instead show up to life even bigger and even harder, because that is a complete self-sabotage thing. When life gets tough, you start ghosting. That is a defense mechanism that people use in order to not have to feel. If I just ghost, if I don't go to the gym, if I don't talk to friends, if I just really disconnect, I don't go on my phone, I don't have to feel anything, and I can just shut off, and that's it. And that is a complete defense mechanism. Like it's like saying, yeah, Tasha out, that's it, I've had it. And eventually you do start showing back up again. But if you can skip the ghost period, or instead just have like a day where you ghost everyone, or a moment